So, good evening, everyone. I hope you all are doing well. I am Musawwar Kanoli, student of International Relations at National University of Modern Languages and president of Youth Diplomacy Forum. Today, we will discuss about the impact of COVID-19 on Azerbaijan. We have our first speaker, Gunay Valizadeh from Azerbaijan. She is the chairwoman of Azerbaijan refugees from Armenia, and she is also her topic is preventing stress and mental health problems during COVID-19 lockdowns. And she is a chemist doctor. So I would like to invite Ms. Gunay Valizadeh to talk about her topic. So I am sharing your screen. Please give me a minute.
Okay. Are you sharing the screen?
Yes, I'm sharing.
Okay.
Can you
see
the screen now?
Yeah, it's visible right now. Thank you.
You can continue.
So I can start. Mr. Musawwar Kanoli, thanks for introducing me. So I don't need to introduce myself. And dear friends, our Pakistani brothers and sisters, wish you all very blissful weekend today. And thanks to Mr. Musawwar for inviting me. So I would like to pass as quick as possible to our topic. Can we just switch to the next slide? To the next slide, please. Okay, thank you. So as you can see on the screen, today I'm going to talk about how to prevent stress and mental problems, some psychological problems during lockdowns, COVID-19. And I'm going to talk about what are the impacts of lockdown on the mental health. Then after that, I'm going to give you some tips about how to prevent these kind of problems during these lockdowns. So firstly, let's talk about the impacts. And as you know, one of the most significant public health measures implemented during the COVID-19 pandemic has been extended periods of lockdown where whole population have been advised to remain in their households other than to collect necessary supplies, to care for others, or to exercise, and etc. So there are increasing impacts of this lockdown and of subsequent school, university, and workplace closure on the mental health and well-being of people during the COVID-19 pandemic. And emerging evidence from the COVID-19 pandemic in the United Kingdom suggests similar trends that young people, in particular teenagers, in the United Kingdom are feeling more anxious than they did before the outbreak, before the COVID-19. So please, next slide. Yes. So here are the factors affecting the mental health. As you can see on the screen, all these factors are, how can we say, connected with each other. So I'm going to first talk about the loneliness. So loneliness is considered as a key factor of lockdown for the mental health. Emerging evidence suggests that amongst the general population, the proportion of adults experiencing loneliness is highest among young adults. And emerging evidence from the COVID-19 pandemic also suggests that several other factors influencing the mental health and well-being of people, including worries and concerns about their education, being away from school, university, works, academic pressures, their career, and uncertainties about the future, and this kind of thing. And similarly, lack of contact with each others, boredom, not being able to attend school, financial worries, and general uncertainty about their future are another key factors of impacting mental health. So we've already discussed about what are the impacts, what are the factors that affects us on the way, how do we feel during the quarantine. So I'm gonna nextly talk about how to distress, how to overcome with these kind of problems. So please switch to the next slide. Yes. So you can see the how to distress ourselves. And here are some tips. And as a medical worker, I'm going to talk about these kind of tips. So if you feel like you are on an emotional roller coaster right now, that's completely understandable. And on particularly rough days, try to look for a little piece of joy that can help you to lift your mood and make you feel better. That might be something as simple as taking a walk and getting out into the nature. Doing some exercises maybe will make you feel better, because when we do that, when we do exercise, our body produces some neurochemicals which are called endorphins and which boost our mood. So secondly, as you can see, is this is take a breath. I mean, it seems obvious that breathing is just something we do, but most of us don't use the breath as a way of controlling our inner pace, our emotions, especially bad ones. And before you eat a meal, focus on doing some deep belly breathing to help reduce anxiety and stress. And try to use your inner breathing as a way of controlling the fire. And which, when I'm talking about fire, this fire is anxiety and stress. So just holding your tummy and breathing slowly and deeply into throughout the day will help you to feel more peaceful, and it will help to keep your body in a more alkaline state, which is better for your immune health. And here is another tip that I will give you. So you can use 4, 7, and 8 rule, which is you should inhale for 4 seconds, just like that, and you should keep your breath for 7 seconds, and then you can exhale for 8 seconds. And you can do that rule, you can do this moving for maybe 3 or 5 times, and it will be really great. It will be very helpful for that, for you. And the next one is look on the bright side. You know, before the pandemic and closing of universities, workplaces, we were always saying, if only I had a time to do exercise, maybe to learn a new language, to do yoga or something else like that. So that's the time for doing all those things which we've dreamed about. And if we can learn something online like we do right now, then what are we waiting for? All we need to do is take advantage of the positive aspects of the lockdowns. So finally, I'm going to talk about using traditional medicine methods, which is my most favorite one. So as a medical worker and as a pharmacist doctor, I would like to recommend this for boosting your moods, for improving your moods. And if you're having sleep problems caused by lockdown stress, you can use green teas, especially Melissa tea. And using some oils such as rose or lavender oils for aromatherapy will make you feel better. And just 1 or 2 drops in a glass of hot water, and you're gonna be grateful to me, believe me. And then meditation, by learning to calm your body and mind, your physical and emotional stress can melt away with that way. So this leaves you feeling better, refreshed, and ready to face the challenges of your day with a healthy attitude. Just sit in a relaxed position and clear your mind, or focus your mind on one thought and clear it of all others. So then the last one is pressure points. You can do some pressure on the on a certain points of your body. So this is the most favorite one for me as well. So when I was studying at the medical university, I was really interested in China's traditional medicine. So this is a kind of similar to that. So there are some amazing acupressure points located on your body that can help chill your mind and calm your body. The first point is located between the thumb and index finger on the webbing of your hand, so closer to the metacarpal bone of the index finger. So this point just here, I can I am really interested if you can see this. Can you see?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, we can see.
Yes. So this is on the webbing of our hands and closer to that bone of our finger. So this point is amazing to relieve stress and muscle tension, even headaches. Just press lightly into the points and while breathing deeply, just like that, and imagining your breath flowing into that area and feel any stagnation or anxiety float away with your with every exhale of yours. So this is the first point, and I'm going to talk about the second point. The second point is located in the webbing between the big toe and second toe of your foot. And this is a great point also to use if you are feeling irritable. Just do the same thing as I mentioned before, just this one. And this is the hand version, and the second point is the foot version of that. So hold each point for 3 and 5 minutes and do what I've mentioned about. So lastly, I'm gonna, yeah, I'm already, don't worry. So here is the quote of the day, can motivate you for today. And there are far better things ahead than any we leave behind. So guys, don't worry about lockdowns, about COVID pandemics, and everything is gonna be okay and great. So thank you for listening me and stay healthy. I hope I give you you guys could learn from me enough. And here are my social media accounts. You can ask me, feel free to contact me if you have any questions. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ms. Gunay, and it was very informative and fruitful tips regarding mental health. So thank you very much.